Earth is described as a world where spirits face intense trials and expiations, being challenged to overcome mistakes made in previous existences. Life on Earth is more than just learning. It is a field of inner battles, where spirits are faced with their limitations, addictions, and negative tendencies, which need to be overcome throughout their reincarnation journeys. These challenges should not be seen as punishments, but as instruments of purification and spiritual growth. Each difficulty faced offers the opportunity for learning, even if painful, and it is through them that the spirit achieves greater lucidity, understanding, and wisdom. Suffering has an important educational function, teaching virtues such as patience, perseverance, forgiveness, compassion, solidarity, and self-control. Difficulties, whether personal, professional, social, or emotional, are opportunities for inner development. Over several incarnations, the spirit matures, accumulating wisdom and increasingly understanding life, morals, and divine love. These tests must be faced with courage, understanding, and faith, without losing the lessons they bring. The character of the spirit is shaped through adversity, and the process of transformation is gradual, as it seeks to rise and learn from past mistakes. The Earth is in a process of spiritual and energetic transition, which is transforming it from a world of trials and expiations into a world of regeneration. This change does not occur abruptly, but is a reflection of the collective growth of humanity, which is acquiring a new, higher, and vibratory consciousness. The planet is going through a purification process, involving a change in its energetic, physical, and spiritual structure. As a result of this transformation, the Earth will become a more harmonious and spiritual place, providing conditions for more evolved souls to incarnate and promote good. This regeneration process is also linked to the removal of unbalanced energies, which have caused natural disasters, social crises, and conflicts. Natural catastrophes and climate change, often seen as divine punishments, are in reality purification mechanisms that seek to restore balance to the planet. However, this transformation depends on the active participation of human beings, who must adopt new behaviors based on high values, such as unconditional love, compassion, and mutual respect. Only when humanity reaches sufficient spiritual maturity, aligned with the principles of good, will Earth be able to become a regenerated world, worthy of the most evolved souls. The phalanges of darkness, low vibrational spiritual entities, have a significant role in the spread of evil, pain, and suffering among human beings. They feed on the vital energy of their victims, especially negative emotions such as fear, anger, envy, hatred, and guilt. These entities manipulate these feelings to intensify imbalances and affect people's physical and emotional health. Energy vampirism is the practice through which these entities drain the emotional and vital energy of incarnated and disembodied people. The dark phalanxes often act invisibly, but their influence can be felt in the behavior of the victims, who begin to act destructively, without realizing the manipulation they are suffering. Furthermore, disembodied spirits are not immune to the attack of these phalanges, which can try to drain the energy of those who have just disembodied, especially if these spirits are unbalanced or involved in negative actions. Spirits who commit suicide or who have had lives marked by bad actions can be easily captured and manipulated by these entities. This leads to deep suffering, where these spirits remain inactive and unbalanced, often enslaved by evil forces or used in black magic practices. To protect yourself from these influences, it is essential to maintain a life based on spirituality, through practices such as meditation, prayer, and the cultivation of morality. Spiritual technology, although it can be used for both negative and positive purposes, is present in spiritual life in a very subtle way. One of the most discussed examples are spiritual chips, which can be used by spirits for control and manipulation purposes, or to promote healing and balance. Some chips, known as obsessive chips, are implanted by low vibrational entities with the intention of manipulating and destabilizing other souls. These chips function as instruments of control, draining the individual's energy and generating destructive behaviors or spiritual blockages. On the other hand, there are chips of a higher nature, such as healing chips, which are used by spirits of light to promote energetic balance and restore health. These chips are applied with the individual's consent and are used in spiritual surgeries, with the purpose of regularizing the flow of energies in the ethereal body, helping to cure illnesses and imbalances. While these chips may promote temporary improvements in physical and emotional health, true healing occurs through spiritual transformation, continued efforts to achieve inner harmony, and alignment with divine laws. Spiritual technology, when used with good intention, can be a tool for healing and regeneration, but true spiritual progress depends on the moral evolution of the individual. Free will is one of the greatest gifts granted to human beings, allowing each individual to make choices that directly impact their spiritual evolution. However, this freedom should not be understood as permission to act impulsively or selfishly. Free will is a responsibility that requires discernment and awareness. The spirit must make choices based on high values, such as love, charity, and respect for others, and these choices shape its destiny and influence its spiritual progress. Spiritual evolution is an active process, which requires continuous effort. It is not something that happens passively or only through external interventions, but rather through the spirit's dedication to changing itself, overcoming its flaws and aligning itself with the high principles of spiritual life. Free will is a powerful tool in this process, as it is through it that human beings decide between good and evil, between light and darkness. Each choice, each action, has a profound impact on the spiritual journey, and it is through these decisions that the spirit builds its future, contributes to the harmony of the universe and gets closer and closer to perfection. The spiritual future of Earth is described as an optimistic vision, where the planet will become a world of regeneration. As humanity evolves, it will reach a higher level of consciousness, capable of living in peace and harmony. The new generations will be more aware of their role in the evolutionary process, promoting a more fair, balanced and fraternal environment. Although this process of transformation is not easy or quick, it is gradual and inevitable, leading the Earth to become a place where positive energies will prevail over negative energies. This future will be built with the joint effort of humanity, which, through its choices and actions, will contribute to creating a society based on the principles of love, solidarity, peace, and justice. The moral progress of each individual will be fundamental for the Earth to reach its full potential as a world of light and love. The planet's regeneration depends on the inner transformation of its inhabitants, and when each human being strives to promote peace and fraternity, the Earth can finally become the world of regeneration that everyone longs for. If you want to understand more about how spiritual evolution influences our lives and how we can move towards good, subscribe to the channel and don't forget to leave a like. Your participation is very important for the growth of our content.